Hello, everyone. How are you tonight? This is PR, Progressive House of Thought, and I am PR, your host. Okay, people, we got through another day. Feel much better today than I did yesterday, and that is a good thing. That is a great thing. Did I get a chance to do those 19 laps around the OR? Not yet. I'm so sorry. I didn't have a chance to do that yet. I had a big craniotomy to be a part of this morning, and I was in there for hours, and it was a big case, and it's a big setup, so I didn't have a chance to um, do the walking thing. Um, Hope everything's going well with you guys. I see that I'm getting some hits on the different uploads from the past couple of nights. Please, you guys, give me some comments, give me some feedback. Let me know what you may want to talk about, what issues you may want to touch on. Um, in a few minutes, actually, I'm gonna retire and take a look at Spartacus, Blood and Sand, a Stars originated series. And I don't know how many of you guys know about Spartacus, Blood and Sand, but it's from the same nature of Gladiator, Russell Crowe, that type action. And actually, I kind of like it. Now you're thinking, well, all right, this is like really bloody, right? Well, yeah, it is kind of bloody. It kind of reminds you, I think one of the producers is the guy from Spider-Man, um, and Army of Darkness. Those movies I can't think. Oh, Sam Raimi, that guy. He's one of the producers. Okay, so you know that if you think about Army of Darkness and those movies, you know that this show is really bloody. However, they are not just cutting each other's heads off and stabbing each other and cutting off, body parts every single week. We couldn't deal with that every single week, could we? Well, maybe some people could, but maybe not the average person. But what they do have in Spartacus, Blood and Sand, is lots and lots sex, which I was a little surprised by that they had so much sex going on in this series. I mean, every week it's like some type of orgy or some type of menage a trois or somebody in the corner humping, doing what they can, going for the gusto, going for all that they know. And it goes on every week. I mean, well, first of all, let me tell you, well, I've already kind of gone into the plot a little bit, but it's a story about a soldier that was portrayed by the Romans and, you know, taken into slavery, and he becomes a gladiator, and, he has a wife, but she dies early on. So he just kind of submits to the ideal that this is his fate. This is what the gods have bestowed on him, which is the life of a gladiator, and he's servient to his dominus and domina, or if you think in slave, American slave terms, his master and his mistress. So, however, when the show first comes on, they tell you up front this show is very explicit. However, we are trying to portray um, the ideals and the environment of Rome during that day and time. And although, you read in books that the Romans used to have orgies and they used to do all types of things, to see it portrayed out like that is a little interesting. I won't say shocking, but what is really shocking at this day and time? But if you think about it, really think about it, okay, these Romans are doing quote unquote with things that are kind of becoming mainstream. They were doing it back there before Christ walked the earth, which is, the orgy thing and the menage a trois, like, Usher said in the song, Little Freak, I'm going to have a menage a trois with this girl and some freaks. Wow. But in Rome, during that time, it was very much commonplace. Yes, that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. But anyway, I do like the show. It's a great show. I love Kritzis, which he's not the main character. Spartacus is the main character, but Kritzis is kind of his arch enemy to a certain degree. And I don't know, bad boys I think are so much more interesting. Spartacus, he is almost too perfect. Um, he's noble, he's honest, he's sincere, and he didn't sleep on his wife until after she was killed. So it's like, oh my gosh, this man is too perfect. Does this man not have any flaws? I don't know. I find that maybe a little dull, but Kritzis is definitely more exciting. He's full of rage and he's so animalistic, and it's like you just look at him and say, "Ooh, well, hmm," makes me think a little bit. But yes, that's what my plan is for today, folks, is that I'm going to watch Spartacus, Blood and Sand, try to do something, braid my hair up. I'm sporting the little Cleopatra coffee, Foxy Brown look right now. I'm gonna braid it up, have another look for tomorrow, see where that takes me. And I hope you guys like it. I like my natural hair, and I know some people are like, why would she do something to her hair? There's some people are like, oh, go girl, you wearing your own natural hair. So you will see my hair in all types of styles. You'll see it in twists. You'll see it in an afro like this, or you may even see it pressed. You may not see too much weave. Weave makes me itch, and I don't know. I just always seem to have a reaction, even when I try to have a simple hairstyle that involves weave. I either break out or it just doesn't sit too well with me. But folks, listen. Thank you for checking out my series, my little blog, video blog. If you have will have you whatever you may say, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for coming to visit. Now tomorrow night we're going to talk about Erica Badu and the infamous music video. And I would like to get some feedback from you guys about artistic expression, freedom of artistic expression, and when things may cross the line. Okay, well, thank you guys once again for coming in and checking me out tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.